Hey Capricorn, and welcome to your random December 2020 reading. This could apply to your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Please keep in mind that the messages can always be vice versa, so if it seems like the other person was doing this, just flip the roles. Please do not try to force it to fit, as you will cause issues in your life where there were none to begin with. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, that information is provided below in the description box, and I'd be more than happy to help you. And there should be other relevant information in the description box also. Capricorn. In the recent past, we have the Edge, which is the number 6, and the 3 of Coins. Well, clarified by the 3 of Coins. It would seem like to me that there may have been people who had ganged up on you, possibly forced you into a corner. Maybe they were vindictive towards you and you didn't even know. Like, you're over here minding your own business, getting your pinnacle, like, doing your thing, and these people were sneaking up like, hey, I'm going to take your stuff. Anyways, or it could have been that while you were going through a very serious life change, maybe even going through health crises, there was other people who were making money or exploiting your pain. Whatever it was a time of your life where you would have had to have found a very delicate balance, as it just feels like you had to make a change or life as you know it just wouldn't be worth living anymore. In the present, we have the return. Oh, and you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. To be specific, the 3 of Coins is the second decan of Capricorn, which is in between January 1st and January 10th. So those dates may be significant to you, or it may be significant coming up. There may be an event coming up then, or there could have been an event that taken place then last year or some other time, or it could be somebody's birthday, whatever, however it applies to you. In your current situation, your present situation, we have the return, which is marked by the number 11, which could be Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. But the 11th house is friends, society, networks, social activities, and discoveries, epiphanies. The house of epiphanies, it can also be like your social clique. It can also seem to be like where you are forced out into a social group or setting that is not something you're used to and feeling vulnerable, or like you've been, in a way, outcasted. This is clarified by the King of Coins, which could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. As you can tell, a very, very deliberate person who manifests very well because they do take a lot of precaution. They try to look both ways before they make decisions, right? So the return is all about like returning to a place of origin. Like, maybe you have somebody coming to visit you, maybe you're going home to visit for the holidays. Something is coming in that is bringing you closure to the traumatizing event that maybe took place in your past. There may be something coming back to you that you thought you had lost. Something that you've been working on for a very long time. And the King of Coins being there, that could represent you. It would seem as though you are going to be harvesting your fruits, gathering together the seeds of which you will sow for the next undertaking. This could have something to do with painful endings of something to do with your family history. Your current challenge is pride, and that is marked by the number 12, which it could be Pisces. Doesn't have to be, but it is enclosed places, hospitals, secrecy, deception, dreams. It could also relate to the number 3, the house of Gemini, which would be communication, study skills, siblings, short journeys. This is where rumors, gossip, and those kind of things come through. The actual card Pride refers to conceit, the need for somebody to take a real assessment of themselves, not to congratulate themselves. A golden triumph, which you can enjoy for a while, but not forever. It's possessiveness, the public eye, a person who is blocking progress through pride. So it could be you that's blocking progress through pride, but for some reason I feel like this is somebody else standing in between you. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Or it could just be you are dealing with a earth sign or an air sign. The Six of Swords is Aquarius, second decan of Aquarius. And that would be in between January 30th and February 8th. Those may be significant dates, or there may be something significant coming up. So it may be that somebody just doesn't want to let you have what's rightfully yours. It's almost like you just want to, you yourself want to just move away from the conflict and like just protect this child, or protect this new beginning you have, or this newfound serenity that you have. It may be that just the having some kind of peace of mind, and you just don't want to deal with the bullshit from the past. It's like we all make mistakes. We all get ourselves into places. And maybe this wasn't even a mistake that you had made, but others have made, but you get to pay the consequences. The Six of Swords could relate to something that could be work-related. You could need to travel for work. You could need to travel because of somebody's health issues. The Six would represent the house of Virgo, which is also ruled by the Hermit, I believe. But the Six of Swords is ruled by the stars, so you could be dealing with an Aquarius who's very prideful and just will not let things end, is a hidden enemy of yours. Somebody who may have judged you pretty harshly in the past and won't let you live it down. Could be dealing with a Taurus also. Anywho, it does look like there are people working together with you, whether you know it or not. They're coming to your defense. Possibly you don't even see this, to correct something that was wronged very bad in the past, but it's this whole pride thing that is standing in the way. Somebody's got a really bad pride, like they have a really, really bad ego. And what could be possibly happening in the near future, or what could be the final outcome, is the victor, which is marked by the number 7, which means you could be dealing with a Libra. You don't have to be. A Libra, the house of Libra, talks about partners, the one-on-one relationships, enemies, open enemies, and legal matters. But it also talks about being victorious in these things. Give me just a second. Success, triumph, conquest, responsibilities that you must take on because of your success. Someone who has usurped you. A person who can act on your behalf, a champion, settlement of dispute. And then you see here that is clarified by judgment. Judgment being, obviously it could be court related. It could be that somebody judged you harshly when you didn't deserve it. In general, it can indicate that you or somebody that you care about is being judged too harshly by others. It can also indicate that you are judging people too harshly. Maybe you're making snap decisions or judgments yourself. It could also mean that you or somebody else in your situation has reached a level of clarity to review this situation and possibly has come to a new conclusion. That is the number 20, which would break down to the number 2, which would be the second house. Judgment in the second house, sorry. The second house, which is Taurus, the second house is possessions, money, comfort, desires, and pleasures, the things you value, self-worth. So, yeah, you're going to have some kind of victory in something that you thought you had lost that you treasure very dearly. And this could be something emotional. It doesn't have to be physical. But it's coming back. Maybe you never thought it would happen. Maybe you've been like literally growing a whole colony on your back waiting for it. Alright, Capricorn, so I'm going to go ahead and take this over to Patreon. I will clarify further what's going on here and get some more details and hopefully get a better understanding of what the outcome is going to be and what you can expect. If you'd like to join me over there, I'd love to have you. I do truly appreciate your continued support and contributions. If this is where we separate and we part ways, I will be back soon, and I hope that you take care. All right, talk to you later, Capricorn.